All right, and welcome to another edition of Boxing. I got it there with your host, Robert Sanchez. All right, just wanted to do this afternoon video. Got a few news articles here that have been coming out, and just your typical boxing news. Just that I wanted to share with you guys today. Please don't mind the sunglasses. I'm just like I said, I'm on my break. I'm outside, and it's a little sunny out here, so my eyes are real sensitive to the light. So I just put on the sunglasses. I'm not trying to make a fashion statement or nothing like that. If for the people that know me, they know I am not a fashionable guy whatsoever. So let's get started. So last week, and as I made in a previous video, Bob Arum had expressed his concern for brain damage on Manny Pacquiao, and so I guess in this article they finally got Pacquiao's reaction from everything, and basically, Pacquiao, being Pacquiao, he brushed it off like nothing. God is always with me, his little voice. But he looked Arum in the whole interview was trying to compare him to Zab Judah, and we all know what happened to Zab Judah a couple weeks ago. I'm glad he's doing a lot better, and he's up and going, and best wishes goes out to Zab, one of my favorite all-time fighters. But yeah, Arum states here, I have a whole lot of history. I'm rooting for Manny Pacquiao, but you got to realize he's 41 years old, blah, 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 this and that. He's past his prime, da, 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 da. It's just your typical Bob Arum hating. That's all he's really doing. He's just trying to shine shade on Pacquiao's fight, because Pacquiao's no longer with him. Like I stated before in my past video, if he was really that concerned about Manny Pacquiao's well-being and his health, then he wouldn't have tried to sign him when he did right before Al signed him. So you were still trying to get him to fight at the age of 40. So it's kind of weird that you are now concerned all of a sudden for his well-being when you were trying to sign him on to your promotional company. I guess you're just concerned when it's not, with you. I guess when they're not with you. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I love Pacquiao's response to everything. He's a gentleman. He conducts himself like a gentleman. He's always like that, and that's one of the things you have to respect about that man. But he goes on and says, and I quote, "God is always there to protect me, and there's nothing to worry about. God is good all the time," Pacquiao says. And then he also says, "I am really thankful for Arum's advice, but it depends on the boxer and how he takes care of his body and how he trains. The preparation should be enough even if he's 40 years old or more. Do what he wants to do on top of the ring." So, he basically just shut everything down. He told him, that he feels good, that he that he appreciates the comments and the concern, but that he will be okay. All right, so moving on here, we got so earlier this morning, I couldn't help myself, so I made a video on Anthony Joshua, because he was on live on Instagram, and he was basically playing ping pongs with his friends and having a ping pong blast. But I guess in the whole ping pong situation, this is something I didn't really get to listen to, because like I said, I'm not gonna sit there and watch two grown-ass men play ping pong. That's not what I do, and I didn't see him talking anything. But I guess I did miss out on a few things. And I guess in the video he did talk about what he felt about the Tyson Fury and Schwartz fight. And I'm gonna read here exactly what he said. They asked him thoughts on Tyson Fury's win, and he replied, "He done what he had to do. I could talk shit, but he done what he had to do. Well played to him. I want to go back to fighting some easy opponents. Shark was ranked 56. I think why am I out here doing all this shit myself. Y'all know what I mean? Joshua Stadium. I love this reporter. He phrased everything. All right. Well, anyways, so basically, you know, it's funny how he starts out by saying that, you know, he doesn't want to talk shit about him, but then, you know, he goes in and says that, you know, Schwartz is ranked 56, and then he goes and says that he wants to go back to fighting easy opponents. That's funny because that's what you guys were saying about Reese until Reese knocked your ass out. You know, you guys were saying that he was out of shape, he was out of weight, that was going to be a stroll in the park. You know, all you, especially UK fans, you UK fans go hard. And, you know, in a way, sometimes I envy you guys, you know, because I wish Americans would support their athletes, especially their boxers, the way you guys do. You guys really go out and support. And that, I can't hate on you. But at the same time, the way you guys support, you guys are just blind sometimes by some of the shit that these athletes do. You know, and I personally said it. I knew Reese was going to give Joshua problems because of the hand speed and the combination punching that he does. But y'all didn't see it that way. Y'all thought it was going to be a strong in the part. So, but yeah, all I see here is also Anthony just throwing a little shade at Tyson, which is well deserved. I didn't, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and praise Fury too. You know, Anthony was completely right. He was fighting a soft job. He did what he was supposed to do. It's just, I guess he's feeling a little salty because he didn't do what he was supposed to do. You know? So hopefully he could do it in the rematch, which I doubt also. But I won't get too much into that because I do want to make a future video on my full analysis on what I think will happen on the rematch. So let's keep moving forward here. Okay, we got a little article here about our world champion, Andy Reese. He's talking about Nathan Gorman. Now, Nathan Gorman, I did a little bit of research on him. He's a heavyweight prospect. He's undefeated. He's 16-0 with 11 knockouts. I looked at some of the people that he has fought. He really hasn't fought anybody. This probably would be his first step up in competition. He will be fighting Daniel Dubois, which he's also 11-0 with 10 knockouts. And I guess there's going to be a British heavyweight title clash, heavyweight belt, the British belt on the line for that fight. So, my opinion on this, well, let me continue reading here, I guess. So I guess Andy Reese was showing support. Gorman is supposed to be a very large underdog as well. It says here, Gorman knows how crucial Dubai's fight is, but admits he will be in no immediate hurry to jump in straight into fight against Reese and in division's elite. The main concentration is Daniel, but in the next 12 to 18 months, I can get there, says Gorman, who admits it's hard not to think of becoming a world champion. So, yeah, also I guess, Reese sent him a tweet saying, "Good luck, mate. You got what it takes." So, yeah, I guess, you know, Reese is showing some support, being a classy dude. He's a good dude overall. I like Reese a lot. He seems like a really good guy. What do I think about the fight? Well, do I think Nathan has a chance? Of course. They're heavyweights. Every heavyweight has a chance. Everybody has the power to knock everybody out. You know, that's the thing about heavyweights. All of them have power, you know. I've seen Daniel fight. He does kind of remind me a little bit of Joshua. And when I say that, I mean kind of like in the stance, in the robotic kind of stance in a way. But we'll see. He is the heavy favorite to beat Gorman. But like I said, there's nothing written in boxing. I do give Gorman a chance. I always will give them a chance, especially because I looked at Daniel's also resume, and he hasn't really fought anybody either. They're all soft jobs. They're all building up, you know, journeymen. They both have fought the same. They're both basically stepping up in competition, fighting each other. You know, so I would say even though they got Daniel, you know, a heavy favorite, I would still say it's a 50-50 fight. Because like I said, they're heavyweights. And they're both hungry, they're both determined, and they're both trying to get it, you know. And when you got two boxers like that, that's dangerous, you know. So I'm hoping for a good fight. I'm going to be watching out for that one. All right. Let's move on here. So, latest news on the Joshua and Reese rematch. I guess you could kind of say it's kind of official because he has stated, Anthony Joshua has gone on record in stating that the fight will take place in November. So we will see the rematch in November, according to Anthony Joshua and according to Michael Benson. There was a lot of speculation with Joshua's trainer Rob, if they were gonna keep him along. They're gonna stick to the team. I'm pretty sure though, if Joshua does lose the rematch, that they'll be looking into getting a new trainer. Now, what do I see wrong with that? I see lots of things wrong with that. I feel that he should be getting a new trainer now. Also, like I've stated in many occasions, I don't feel he should be going for an immediate rematch. I feel he should take some time off, and I feel he should do a tune-up fight, a confidence builder fight, and definitely a new trainer, because you know it's gonna be hard to fix all the bad habits that Anthony has in 5 months, and especially how the fight went down. That basically, if you look at the fight, anytime Reese decided to throw combinations, he was catching Wilder. The only time he was missing was when he was throwing single shots or going in with a jab, singly. But every time he decided to throw anything in a combination, Anthony Joshua was just getting connected. Main reason why is I feel that he was getting connected is because he has a good guard. He does put his guard up, but he has no head movement whatsoever. His head is right there in the center to be hit all day. So they need to work on head movement. They need to work on keeping his guard defense up. Yeah, like when he got hit with the left hook, the reason he got left with the left hook was because his right hand was down. Like it was pretty down. Like when I saw the replay, he catches him like in the top of the head area right here, but his hand was like way down here and stuff. So like you got all this. You gotta keep your hands up here. Cover all that area. But yeah, so according to reports here, Joshua will be fighting for sure thing on November. And then one more big news. Well, it's not really big news, but one more announcement. So Joseph Parker will be facing 39-year-old Alex Leapai with a record of 32-7-4 and 26 knockouts. So I guess Parker has joined the zone, and he's with Eddie Hearns and all them now. So I guess Eddie Hearns is trying to rebuild him up. So that's why he's probably giving him these soft jobs. There's really not much I can say. Like it's a build-up fight. They're trying to make him look good in the fight. I think it's going to be in the undercard of the Demetrius Andre affair. And, it's basically just a build-up fight. Look at a dude's last fights. He got beat by Klitschko. He got beat by Malik Scott. He got beat by Manuel Char. And then his last 3 fights have been against, like, Thomas Pito and Roger, who have horrible records. 2-7, 12-10, and it's pathetic. So, yeah, this is basically a build-up fight. He's a German, Leapai, whatever. Leapai is a journeyman. He He's there to get hit. He should be an easy picking for Parker. I feel like they should be doing more with Parker than that. I honestly, if I was Eddie Hearns, I will be trying to do a rematch with Dillian White. I think they fucked up that call. I think Parker won that fight. They definitely fucked up the knockdown call. That was no knockdown. So yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have been trying to arrange maybe like a rematch with them. So that should be pretty good money there. All right. So then let's end that. And that's basically all we have for this afternoon. I will be working on a video. I wouldn't take my time on it though. Before I start filming it, I want to take my time to actually analyze who I think is gonna win. And I'm talking about the Pacquiao and Thurman fight. Yeah, just want to look at a few things, before I make a full prediction on who I think will win. But like I said, I just want to take my time, see what happens, and do my thing. So please hit the like button or the dislike button. Like I said, I don't do this for money or anything. I just do this for the love of boxing. Please share the video, subscribe. You guys have a great day. Peace.